Welcome back to an episode. We are again in front of a door, which leads to the Blood Lady, but we are not going to the Blood Lady yet. No, we are going to get all of the items from here, and then we are going... I thought you could actually interact with this abomination or whatever it is, but yeah. Let's just loot things and also talk to everyone else who's around here. Yes. Let's take each and... You have to loot all of the items from up here. Spicy sausage. Oh, yes. And a bit of water. And a bit of fork. And sweet potato. Plates. And... yeah, we just take the plate from beneath the... the objects. Alright. And a bit more. It's just... oh! Mucus. There you go. So you actually have to use a perception check in order to see the mucus, which is weird. Oh boy. So, what else we got? We got the benches, we got the tin cups, and the stuff from the front up here. Really easy to loot. There you go. Think? Ah, the plate, there you go. Therefore I am. Let's get all of these things and boom. Quickly, exactly. Exactement. Why can't I? Oh, it's just a few of those things that you can actually interact with. All of the others are just there for show. Look at that. Come on, and the fork, and the other fork, and the other plate. What the fork? There you go. We got them. Pretty much got it all. And the grass hose. Ah, very valuable painting. And for some reason, it is also very, very lightweight. And that one. There you go.
Can't give up now.
So, what's so special about the Scrying Eye?
The eye focuses on you, taking in every detail of your appearance.
And then what? Oh, we can use some investigation. Examine the eye. Of course, it's a 16 thingy, but let's just see what we can do here. Let's see what we can do here. Alright, how many of those? 4. Let's just roll again. Let's see if we can make that work. There you go.
A spark glows within the heart of the construct. Someone or something watches you from beyond.
Well, obviously. That's it.
A lifeless eye stares at you.
That's it. Okay, good. Now we also have that mucus. What is this?
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
Okay, slimy stuff from above. It?
Something slimy seems to be dripping from the rafters above.
That's it. Okay, so in order to figure that out, we have to get at least 1 floor higher, or maybe even all the way to the top, and then we will know what it's all about.
On my feet.
So all of these items are not that easily taken, so let's just talk to Linsella, see what she can tell us.
A moment, true soul. You use a spoon to stir the soup, Barnabus. Forget the axe, my darling. Now, how can I help you?
Well, I've never seen a tame gnoll before.
Soft and sweet as pudding, isn't he? He no longer remembers his life in the wild. That is the gift the Absolute gave me when I stood before her. To rewrite the lives of her faithful. Make them believe there's something better.
Yeah, but they believe there's something better, but are they actually better? That's the question. And also, a little bit of traits. So, gnolls are beasts, plain and simple. Well, have we actually... They're not really just beasts. I thought the Absolute accepted us all as we are. Oh, you've actually stood before the Absolute. Interesting.
I have. It is one thing to hear her voice, quite another to feel the power she can grant. Observe. Barnabas, sweetie, come show what a good boy you are. What would you like him to do?
Keep your sick games to yourself. Well, okay. Let's see. How about a dance? Dance is pretty interesting. But let's just say you decide.
A prayer, I think. Barnabas struggles with civilized speech, but he's been practicing.
You feel her will surge outwards and envelop the creature, inexorable as the tide.
Soul.
No, Barnabas! We talked about this.
Interesting. Sever control once and for all. Well, we could do this. Reinforce her efforts with your own. Okay, now this is the tricky part. Should we go against her or not? It seems you're not as commanding as you think. Yes. Interesting. Should I sever her control or should I not? That is... ooh. I'm actually kind of against the whole controlling other creatures part. But Linsella seems to be normal-ish. She's just following the absolute, but I don't see not much aggression. The only thing that's extremely aggressive is the taking control of other people kind of part, but other than that, reinforce our efforts with your own. Yeah, should we do that? Should we not? Should we do this? Should we not? We could try some wisdom here. Let's see if that one gets us somewhere. Oh, another 16 difficulty. Yeah. Let's see what happens. The thing is, I don't want to use up all of those inspiration charges, but forbidden knowledge again, interesting. I need more inspiration charges. Everybody approves, of course they do.
Like a rope drawn taut beneath the blade, the connection simply snaps.
Now what?
No. Barnabas, darling. No!
There's a parasite in that corner.
Trace of restraint is gone. Barnabas has tasted blood, and once more. As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Interesting. What symbol? I haven't seen any symbol glow at all, but okay. Intimidation, try it, I dare you. Okay, I could use some persuasion again. I could use the illicit thing. That's the only one with wisdom in it, which is actually quite interesting. No, Barnabas, behave. No, we're not going to use that one. Ranger and animal handling, that seems to be the one that may work. The creature thinks you prey. Just your body language to display as a threat. Let's see. 19, thank goodness.
The beast sizes you up, then turns away to easier prey. The kitchen's rich stock of unguarded meat and a warm patch by the fire.
Okay, so all of them are now friends-ish. Maybe I can even talk to them. Who knows?
Eager for battle.
Yeah, and then there was supposed to be a parasite there. Interesting. That one goes to me, and the rest goes all the way in there. So I am going to place that in the I don't know where my quest stuff is supposed to be. Could be that one. Haha, perfect. So too bad that Linsella actually died very quickly. That wasn't supposed to happen. There's a parasite in that corpse brimming with potent magic. Sure. And all of them lost the dominated will part.
I have a lot on my mind.
So let's see if I can actually talk to them now.
It's up for discussion.
Cackle. Okay, nothing more. It's the melee again. Barnabus is over here. All of them. They still possess the kitchen. Very interesting. Oh, look at this. There's a shelf.
Ignorance breeds madness.
One shelf that you can get items from. Very nice. One shelf with no items in it where you can get items from. Very nice. Okay, so that was Linsella.
At least things have stayed interesting.
One true soul gone. And one less problem in here. There's the cracked wall kind of thingy. And yeah, I can also go the other road. Go around the other way. So where do I want to go to? Do I want to explore the center part or do I want to go around?
Another step forward.
Wait a minute. Where could I go? That's the throne room thingy? No, we are going around the throne room. We are going, where am I? Yeah, we're going the long way around. Let's see. I can't jump over there. There you go. Oh yeah. That was the wrong one. This stuff is there for. Let's just get a star and something to play around with. Okay, the rest can be sold, kind of. Actually, let's just go back to camp. And then we can empty all of our belongings in here. Was it over here? No, wait a minute. That was the item thingy. Where do I usually place all of the stuff that I want to sell? Let's just place everything in here. I think that was it, wasn't it? That's the Yankee thing. That was the other thing. That's some other stuff. There's so many items. Far too many. So let's see. That goes all the way over here. Alright. Perfect. Anything else in here? Nope, you're good. So, let's just move on forward. Meat this, meat that. No, we don't need any meat in here. We just want to go around and want to loot stuff. Maybe talk to those ghouls.
We are favored. We are blessed.
Interesting.
The blessed will conquer all.
Fascinating creatures.
Enough waiting. I crave blood. Objective noted.
Yes. And another lantern. And oh, this may not be the way forward.
I've got a long road ahead.
Yes. Okay, so you can go down here, but could you get... Okay. Questions upon questions. Where can you jump? You can try to jump all the way up there. I could try to go this way. You may not be able to actually reach this spot over there. Alright. So... Oh, look at this. A few more traders, but there's no entrance in here, is it? It looks like an entrance, see that? But maybe it's on the upper levels.
The easy path.
I could also try to maybe jump over here. And maybe from over here, I could try to jump. That doesn't quite work now. I could try to like jump a little bit further than that. That again is not going to work out. Okay. So the idea was to walk around the tower the other way. Like this way around. But it seems to be better to go like this way around. The long way or whatnot. Or we could just go directly into the corridors over there. The main floor. And from there we're going to talk to all of the other fellows walking around. We have a lot of candles. Okay, are there any items? Don't see much. Oh, look at that. Stuff that can be taken.
The disciple will want to see you through the main doors. Welcome, true soul. The disciple will have work for you, I expect. So much to be done.
What was that?
One soul. Of many thoughts.
Okay, that was a dual wielding kind of thing. I just hope I haven't done anything bad there. Okay, what about this one? Brawler, Win, and Auric.
Bunch of the others were rounded up in the main hall a while ago. They ain't come back.
Okay, that's not good.
Heard a rumor some do-gooder stopped a horde of absolutists from getting their hands on a load of druids in some grove. Whoever it was, better pray the general doesn't smoke them out. Be a bloodbath, so it would.
Okay, thanks for the warning.
Wouldn't head into the main hall if I were you. Zerel and Kefric are working on some poor worm.
No. Also, not so nice. But look at that. For some strange reason, you can just take all of the items from around here. Mahogany benches. Nice. Nice. And there are some thongs on here. And some torches. And some pull-up sacks. And some carrots. And some hammers. And some brooms. This is our favorite weapon. The weapon of choice. So, wait a minute. This was the kitchen room. Okay. That was the... Did I actually talk to those fellows before? I don't know. I think I did, yeah. Then I looted all of the other items. Very nice. So, we're not interacting with those candles yet. Oh, look at this. Because this is a trader. That's why everything is right now. There's a little possession circle around them. Okay. That might be the trader, so let's just talk to those fellows, the pilgrims.
Brothers, sister, pray with me while we wait.
I'm not worthy. I never learned the words.
Yes, you did. She gives them to you fully formed. Can you hear her?
Of many hearts, one soul. Of many thoughts, one mind.
Interesting.
You're one of her blessed, aren't you? To hear her voice, I cannot imagine.
Thank goodness I don't.
The Absolute herself called us here. They cannot stop us from seeing Zerel now.
To stand this close to her power.
Not all of us survived the shadows to stand here. My wife, my sons, they were unworthy.
Back of the line. I'll be the first of us to swear to the general.
Uh-huh. So it's a contest then. So...
It's Roah you want. We only talk when you've misbehaved.
Uh-huh. Right. Ah, wait.
Like a good moment to talk.
And this was funny when it was just goblins branding arses, but you lot mean business, eh?
Exactly. So, Roah Moonglow, where are they?
A new face come to bask in the light of the Absolute. How can I be of service, true soul?
I thought I've heard that name before, New Face. We've met before at the Goblin Camp, yes. Absolutely.
Of course. Just before some godless lunatic purged the place of every innocent soul. A pity neither of us saw what happened.
Mm-hmm. Careful, that sounds like an accusation. No, really, you saw nothing at all. I had a pretty good view of the slaughter, yeah. I would hardly call the goblins their innocents. Okay. Yeah, really? You saw nothing at all?
Nothing worth repeating. Corpses don't much go in for commerce. Here, though, look around. All manner of beasties united against the enemies of the Absolute. Quite a god to bring them all together, and quite a fool who draw their ire.
Well, you almost sound concerned for my safety. Yeah, drop that. What are you actually doing here? You were rather quick to find your faith. Yes, indeed. Can I see your words? Well, you almost sound concerned for my safety.
More concerned that your business might be bad for my business. So don't go kicking the hive while there's still some honey to be had.
Well, let's try it then. Oh, okay. What is this one? Target an otherworldly creature and attach its consciousness to your own. It will follow and fight for you as an ally. Very nice. And we also got telekinesis. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Dominate pattern. Make a humanoid again. Fight alongside. Okay, all of this is like mind control of the strongest form. And we also got some beast slaying arrows. Like those thingies pop up like candy right now. I have to use them. Okay, so what do we got? Let's just look for... there's nothing interesting of that kind. Let's see, what else? Do we see anything of interest? This one. The Gloves of Crushing. The wearer gains a +1 bonus to unarmed attack rolls, and their unarmed attacks deal an additional 2 bludgeoning damage, which is nice. But none of them characters in here to... Oh boy. 19 armor class, heavy armor, that's awesome. Okay, wait a minute, who would benefit from that? She would. Yes. Okay, except for the fact that it's slightly higher armor class, but there's no bonus effects there. So this one additional point may not be worth it. Not that much at least. And we got another scale mail, which I just kind of love this armor. It's nice. Okay, now we got some padded armor again. Yeah, all of the other stuff is normal-ish and medium armor. Okay. Add your full dexterity modifier. There you go. Full dexterity modifier. That's the thing that I want to see here. The problem is full dexterity modifier. How... what's my dexterity modifier at all? Like, could be like +3, +4 or something like that. I don't know how many levels you need in order to get an increase in your modifier. No, wait a minute. You get 1 point for every 2 points in additional dexterity. Now the question is how much dexterity you got. AC. There you go. +2 from dex... It says +2 from dexterity, but I don't know how much dexterity I got. +3. There you go. Ranged attack. What is this? Yeah, +3, I think. So +3 from dexterity, so it should be +3 for the armor. Instead of just +2. So it's 1 additional point in armor class, but this one has a 2 points reduction in armor class. So it would be a net reduction in armor class compared to that. So what else we got? Sharp and snare. Creatures have disadvantage on saving throws when resisting your attacks and spells that inflict restraint. So a very specific playstyle benefits this armor. Very interesting. All of this is like normal. Virulent Venom. That sounds like an interesting ability. What does it do? Point your ringed finger at a target to make it vulnerable to poison damage, unless it is immune to poison damage. Okay. Vulnerable means double the damage, and you can use it once, so that means it's a like single target kind of thingy. Does it do anything else? No, just vulnerability. Unless it is immune. Very nice. There was an ability that turns like immune creatures even into vulnerable ones, I think. I think it was something lightning related or whatever. Anyway, when the warrior deals thunder damage to a reverberating creature, it becomes dazed and it succeeds a constitution throw. Great. But daze in my book seems to work differently compared to daze in Baldur's Gate. So, marksmanship, you gain a +1 bonus to ranged attack rolls and thrown attack rolls. That's actually kind of nice. That is really good. So, wait a minute. Maybe he could benefit this hat here. While obscured, the number you need to roll a crit while attacking is reduced by 1. This effect can stack, sure. Bonus 1 to ranged attack rolls. I mean, it's kind of cool, but it would be nice to have something that gets you a few more points, maybe. Okay. Armor of Devotion looks very nice. Eternal Devotion. Disadvantage on stealth checks as usual. Recite your oath to regain 1 channel oath charge. Okay, so it's a paladin thing. Another one. The slash damage. What about this one? Medium armor. We got that much. High dexterity. Gain a +1 bonus to dexterity saving throws and checks. Sure. Same with light armor. That's just +1, +1, +1, +1. Nothing special. What about that crossbow? Near misser. Nice. Okay, weapon enchantment +1. Same thing as the one that we use right now. The advantage against monstrosities may be very helpful in the future. The thing is, we also get a magic... Yeah, wait a minute. The near misser does force damage instead of piercing damage, which is a very interesting change. And this one here, the magic missile, shoot 5 magic. Yeah, so question, what is this one good for? It's a light crossbow. It's a one-handed crossbow. Okay, so wait a minute. That's actually very nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, 4 to 9. Oh, we are going to get this one. Absolutely. Let's just get this one into bartering mode and get some... Why is the near misser when you need it? All the way over here. This is amazing. The thing is, it's No. You can't really compare it to your second weapon over there. Why does it... Oh, because I'm doing the trading here. Okay, so the trades have to be done by him so that I can get slightly better prices because it's very, very expensive. Right, so let's go back then from the barter menu. So, what was I? This thing over here, Monster Slayer Glaive. This weapon deals an additional 1d4 damage against monstrosity type foes. Distance is increased and so on and so forth. Another monstrosity bonus. We're not proficient in it. There's also a light crossbow, two-handed. We don't use that. Hunter Stacker. On a hit, the target must succeed at DCs on so much Constitution saving throw or become ruptured. And rupture is like the bleed thingy. Take additional damage when moving. Each time you move, reduce the condition duration by 1. Okay. The question is just how many ruptures do you get? No one knows. Alright, so hand crossbow again. It's the same one basically. But I think I should go for like near misser plus the one he already has. The normal hand crossbow. It's pretty good. Then I have an awful lot of different damage that he does, like a little bit of acid, a little bit of fire, a little bit of force, a little bit of piercing. There's an awful lot of everything. So, gold wormling stuff. That is an interesting one. What about this one? The Rake Throat Glaive. Vicious Dragon Breath. Enemies have disadvantage on saving throws against your Dragonborn Breath weapon. Dragonborn Breath... Wait, what? What's a Dragonborn Breath weapon? Against your Dragonborn Breath weapon. Draconic Elemental Weapon. What is this? Okay, imbue a weapon with elemental power. It receives a +1 bonus to attack rolls and deals an additional 1d4 damage of your choice. It says imbue a weapon. Could also be your ranged weapon. Very interesting. So, weapon enchantment. This weapon receives a +2 bonus to attack rolls and deals bonus damage. It's actually quite nice. But it is a two-handed kind of weapon. Wait a minute.
Making me sweat.
That's just... Interesting comparison. Slightly higher damage. There's no ignoring resistance parts here. And this is just so much better. Okay, so what else we got? Relentless Revenge. When the wielder has 50% hit points or less, they deal an additional 1 to 4 slashing damage. But that is... it then. Then we have an awful lot of scrolls, which we don't really use that often. The rest of the items are done for. Alright.
An honor, true soul.
Well, thank you. But right now, I'm going to get some items back.
A new face come to bask in the light of the absolute.
So,
How
let's
can I
see.
be of service,
Oh, wait a minute.
true soul?
I think I didn't really look for the consumables or any other items in there. Anything... like, item? No. Potion related? Probably not. So let's go into that one over there. And what was the one near Missa? That's the 500. That's a huge difference there. Look at that. Awful lot of distance. And there's also supposed to be a persuasion ring on him, which he doesn't use right now. So sad. Could be that one? No. Nah, whatever. I think I can manage that little bit of bonus gold having that got spent. Okay, we could balance the offer, or I could just get more gold out of it. No, we're going to balance the offer. And we are not going to spend any more gold, because I want to get gold back from my usual vendors that have slightly higher attitudes, so that it's easier for me to get more gold and so on and so forth. So let's just focus on that. Oh, maybe also some more of those arrows while I'm at it. Anything else? Again, potions are good. Let's just get potions. So what about this one? That's like 20 and the other one is 40. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the higher potions. There's, like, in terms of combat, like, yeah, I could either go for a short rest, which regenerates health points, or I could go a long rest, which also regenerates health points. But when it comes to combat, having a higher healing amount is far more useful, and it makes the bonus action that you spend for this much more potent, and so on and so forth. So let's see. Fireball, perfect. Very nice amount of damage, actually. Very neat. If you make enemies vulnerable to fire damage, then that means twice the amount of damage. So you end up with 96 damage tops, which is a lot. Actually 96, right? Which is a ton, or 16. That's a huge range of damage. Like either 16, which is like pretty much nothing, or 96, which is like boss killer. Very strange. Okay, so let's just bar it away. And do I need some more revivifying thing? Then probably not. We're good. So let's leave.
Still alive.
And who else could I talk to? Yeah, the other trader that I have found. This fella over there.
These boots have seen
Lann Tarv.
I never learned the words.
Well, Flo didn't tell a lie. She said you'd find me, and here you are. Karlach, isn't it?
Now there's a name I'd hope never to hear again. What was Flo doing here?
Didn't think to quiz her about her business.
Okay, who's Flo?
Florenta the Garotta.
Oh.
A Cambion I knew back in Avernus. She was the closest thing I had to a friend. That said, she would have choked the life out of me if I ever turned my back on her. The fact that she knows where I am, or where I might be going, doesn't exactly delight me.
Mm-hmm. And why so? Is she a threat? If she rears her head, we'll handle her, yes. What does she want with you, anyway?
Nothing would surprise me. Maybe she wants to live up to her name and wrap a cord around my neck. Or maybe she just wants to say hello. I wouldn't have given her the time of day, but even I needed a laugh once in a while. What could I say? The bitch had good jokes.
Enough chatter.
Almost took your breath
friend
away.
Gave me 3 soul coins. Said I could sell them if I wanted. But if I kept them for you, she'd consider it a favor owed.
Soul coins, huh? This could come in handy.
Interesting. Let's have the soul course then. Okay. We shouldn't take anything offered by a devil, too risky. Actually, if we get them, then sure, why not?
Sure. But she did have a condition.
Of course.
For every coin you take, you've got to hear the story of the soul trapped inside.
There you have it. Flo came all this way just to try to make me feel like shit. Clever use of her time. Memorized a bunch of sad stories on her behalf, did you?
Didn't need to. Your Flo did some devil woo-woo and stuck 'em in my head. Couldn't forget now if I wanted to. Do you want the coins or not?
Oh, well, I'm a sucker for a good story. Get on with it then.
First coins got the soul of a woman named Maveri. She was born to a cruel mother. and a violent father, and 3 evil brothers, all named Baldur. She never knew a day of love in all her life. When she was a girl of 15, she sold her soul to Tiamat in exchange for someone who would love her unconditionally. She got what she asked for. A fellow named Clint, destined to be her soulmate. Struck by a cart and died a few moments after clapping eyes on our Mavery. Poor guy. The scud of her soul is yours now.
Thanks, I guess.
Well, we'll put that coin to a better use than Tiamat would have. Do we? Well, that's a sad story. Okay, next coin, please. Definitely a sad story.
We're just getting started.
Okay, how many more coins do we even
Listen
have?
has got the soul of a man named Frakes. Lived in a village near Neverwinter. Hit hard by the worst hunger in 1,000 years. Frakes called out for help. Prayed for his children to have meat to eat. Zariel answered. Made old Frakes grow flesh upon flesh after flesh. His wee ones had all the meat they could stomach.
He should have known. Better to die 1,000 deaths than let Zariel into your life.
But wait a minute. No one said anything about him dying. Someone grow flesh after flesh after flesh. Maybe it has something to do with what grows in inside those halls. Maybe this might be the reason. Maybe there's some tumor-ish creature growing around here. It's absolutely vile. Unsurprising of Zariel, but well, all the same, sure. We'll put this coin to good use. He'll help us rid the realms of people like Zariel. An absolutely vile story, yes, but next one, please.
Karlak's the one set to consume his soul, I hear.
Uh-huh.
Last one's got the soul of a little boy named Ungir.
Ooh.
8 years old. He liked playing in the sun with his friends. That's all I know.
Huh.
That's all?
That's all. Oh, and this slip of scratch.
Well, thanks, Flo. Hearing a bunch of desperate horror has ruined my day, which I suppose was the point.
You got 3 soul coins after the bargain, didn't you? I'd quit whinging if I were you. I did my part. That means our business is done. Unless you've got actual gold to hand.
Oh yes, I do. Item received. Soul coins, thank you. And he has a decent amount of gold available. 3 soul coins indeed. So, all of them went to whom, by the way? Sulphurous notes. Ooh. Have to read this one in a moment. So, let's see. Sentinel shield. Gain +3 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks. Advantage on a perception ability. That's actually quite nice, because perception, usually survival, but perception can also help, are used somewhere around in the world. That's neat. Shield bash. When a foe hits you with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone unless they succeed at dexterity saving throw. Nice. Of course, the 19 armor, while only holding 1 weapon in your main hand and nothing in your free hand, gain a +2 bonus to melee weapon attack rolls. It's actually quite nice. It says nothing in your free hand. What about, like, versatile weapons? Or like 2-handed weapons? Are they considered 1 weapon in main hand? Like, does that work actually or not? Actually, wait a minute. I have to look this up. Dual list, because there could be a secondary use for this. Free dual list. So let's see. Gloves of the dual list. Dual list. That's how you. Gloves. There you go. Right. The description of effect is misleading, like the dueling fighting style. The bonus from these gloves is active even if you have a shield in your offhand, as long as you do not have a weapon in your offhand. It is also deactivated if using a versatile weapon alone in two-hand mode, but is active if wielding a versatile weapon alongside a shield. So if you force a weapon to be one-handed, then it works. But if you use a two-handed weapon or two weapons, then it doesn't work. Interesting to note. So what else we got? We got the leather armor again, we got some green stuff, and enraging hard grab. Nice. Ruin Tama hard. While raging, the warrior generates 2 turns of wrath. Constitution +2 up to 20, which means more health, which is quite nice. You have +1 bonus to damage with melee weapons for every turn this condition has remaining. And while raging, the warrior generates 2 turns of wrath. While raging. So every turn we rage, pretty much, I think. Yeah, 2 turns of wrath. Let's hope that it's 2 turns of wrath every turn, which means the longer we fight, the more damage we do, and we also lose 1 wrath. So that's just something to keep in mind. So you gain +1 bonus to spell save DC, which is pretty neat. Seldom caught unawares. You gain a +1 bonus to initiative rolls. Okay, it's an interesting defensive kind of thing, but it has no offensive capabilities, which is a bit iffy. Titan weapon. This weapon deals additional damage equal to your strength modifier. So this one right over here is actually a very, very good ranged weapon. If we were to give this to someone that would benefit from it. So let's just see. The what does it say? This weapon deals additional bonus damage equal to your strength modifier. Sure. But what about this one? The strength modifier is +4 and the dexterity modifier is +1. So we end up with +5 because it says additionally, right? Which means the Titanstring bow might be very good for her. I don't know who has like more strength. If it's... Yep. It's Linsella. And then I could give her the Titanstring bow so that she has some methods of dealing range damage just in case. When the wielder attacks with advantage, which is often the case, the attack inflicts bleeding. That's neat. But only if we attack with ranged weapons. Oh, short sword +2, very nice one. But nothing else in terms of bonuses, just a +1, a +1, a +1, a +1, a +1. Oh, wait a minute. Nah, it's a normal Githyanki thing. What about this one? That's an interesting one. Bonus force damage. Halberd of Vigilance. Gain a +1 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception ability checks again. Sentinel. Wait a minute. Haven't I seen like Sentinel somewhere? Is this a versatile thing? No, it's a two-handed one, sadly. Okay. Adroit reflexes. When you make an attack roll as a reaction, you make it with advantage, which means it hits really hard. Or it has a higher chance of hitting her. Look at the damage here. It's somewhat similar. 1d4, 1d4. Thank you. What about the force? No, the force is always the case. Interesting. Slashing. Both of those are slashing. Now the question is, which one is better? One die, which is slightly larger. Very interesting. The minimum damage is the same-ish. Actually, it's 7. 7 to 16. The other one is like 2d6 is like 2. Also 7 to 17. Interesting. When you make an attack roll as a reaction. The thing is, Linsella has a... Oh, it's also extra reach, which is good, because if I attack with extra reach, then the enemy gets in range and out of range easier. Wait a minute. Extra reach means I can attack further. But this can also backfire if you try to use your reaction in order to attack enemies. Because there is a larger circle around you, a larger area where the enemy can just move around without provoking opportunity attacks. This is the extra reach thing. And if we leave weapon range, we trigger an attack. But if the weapon range is larger, that means the enemy has a higher area, a higher amount of space that he can move around in without triggering our attacks. What we want is daggers, actually, something that has very short range of attacking. I don't know if daggers even have like shorter attack ranges or not. That's something to note. No. Nothing in here says that the attack itself has a low, like all of this is just melee, but no one knows. 2 meters, there you go. So this one is melee 2 meters on a dagger, and this one is actually also melee, but no one knows how. That's also 2 meters. So even if it's a two-handed greatsword, the distance is the same. It's only slightly different on the halberd over here because this range might be more. Is it? It's also 2 meters. That makes no sense. What about extra reach? Has increased range and can be used to attack from further away. Yes. Actually, I want to know how attack range works in this game. Let's just look this up real quick. Extra reach. So, I have a slight suspicion that it's not just beneficial. The typical range for melee weapons is 1.5 meters. Very interesting. Reach weapons have a melee range of 2.5 meters. So why is it that our range is just 2 meters now? That's weird. Anyway, so characters with reach weapons can attack enemies and make an opportunity attack from further away. Well, okay, you can also think about it this way. The circle, like, the thing is, if an enemy is not inside attack range, then we can attack them, or we can bind them in our little circle, and then easier, right? It's like a cage, pretty much. And once they leave, they have to either use an ability. It wasn't dash, it was like disengage, and then they just waste their attack, or like their action. But what about this one? Rend the enemy's body and soul and possibly stun them. Like, this is another nice ability that we could use. But the advantage is always great. Like, advantage is always great. Gain a +1 bonus to initiative rolls. Initiative is not always that important. Gain +1 bonus to initiative rolls and advantage on perception. Okay. I mean, it does deal more damage. Oh, wait. There's something else that this weapon has that this one doesn't. And it is the fact that the weapon enchantment is a +2 instead of a +1. And that one makes this weapon over here more likely to hit than this one. That's just something to keep in mind. And I don't think that this actually went into the damage comparison over here. Let's just add this all together real quick. So we got like 16 plus 4 makes 20. So it's 22 damage. So the damage itself might be the same, right? Because this is 1 damage point higher. This is 1 damage point lower. If you add this 1 point and this 2 points, they end up the same. But the chance of it hitting a target is just better. So we are going to buy the Halberd of Vigilance off of him and spend a... Actually, I don't even have that much gold. Okay. Well, we are somewhat screwed. Anyway, we are going to get this Halberd. We're going to use this. Let's see. It was 2,400 or whatever. So, what about this one? Drink to fall into 2 turn slumber. Yada yada yada. No one cares. And
Better hope you can handle what I...
Yeah. And we are going to use Astarion for that. And where's the bloody ring when you need it? So... Ring. Somewhere in there is a... persuasion or whatever kind of pointy-ish ring. What about this one? Deals cold, that wasn't the one. You gain advantage on attack rolls and receive disadvantage on saving throws. Like the risky ring or so. Damage with a cantrip? Nope. Deal as a cold until the end of the next. Persuasion. There you go. Alright, death saving throws, the thing that he's going to get. And I think that's it. Yeah, Explorer's Ring is the one that I have equipped right there. So let's let him do the talking real quick.
If you have coin, then show it.
Never peddle your wares with that attitude. Yeah, your turn is asking for a beating, but bad. No, we're not going to do that. Let's just look at the 1,700. That is a 700 gold difference, which is amazing. So always do that. So we're going to get that one. And other than that, he only has this elemental slaying arrow and this arrow and this arrow. And maybe we can balance the offer. I don't even know. We can. And now we are pretty much poor. Right. But it doesn't matter. We got all of the... Oh, yeah. We got all of the good stuff except for this. This weapon deals additional damage equal to your strength modifier. This is something that I want to get for Linsella, actually, just in case. We need to get that, and let's see. I don't have that much more gold lying around, so I have to sell something. And I could sell... Let's just move all of those in there. Let's balance the offer. There you go. Okay. Now the big question is that a good idea, just selling these potions? Oh. This one. And that one. Stuff that I've gotten. Broom. This one and this one. A little bit of more trash. Okay. And let's balance the offer. And well, let's just barter it away. I want the gold back. Oh, so not nice. So not nice. I want that gold. Yeah, what I have to do is give him a pouch, then put the gold into the pouch, and then I can get the gold back once I defeat this fellow. That's the bestest of ways of handling that, but let's just play it like that. So now, time for us to look at the damages, and it seems as if, yeah, we pretty much went on a shopping spree for only one character. Wait a minute, the new misser? 9 to 17, 9 to 17. Yeah. Both of them are the same. Doesn't really matter. There we go. Noise. Noise, 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 noise. And this one will be there for her. Okay. Now the question is just 3 to 10. 3 to 10. This weapon deals additional damage equal to your strength modifier. Damage. Ranged. Dexterity +1. Okay, wait a minute. That is weird. It should be more. Wait a minute. Total damage 1d8 +2. And this one is 1d10 +2. This one is 1d10 plus 5. So the bonus effect, the Titan weapon, is not actually present. This weapon deals additional damage. This weapon only adds the modifier if it improves your chance to... Wait a minute. This weapon only adds the modifier if it improves your chance to hit. I don't know what they mean by that. This weapon deals additional damage equal to your strength modifier. Yeah, there's an awful lot of modifier on this one, so there should be more damage happening there. The thing is, because this is a special effect, it's not actually getting added the way it should be. Like, weapon enchantment plus 1 is a number just getting added, and the and this one right here is a, well, special effect, you can kind of call it. That's just it. Oh wait, so where do we have those coins? There you go. You're not going to hold on to those. Thank goodness they don't weigh much. So let's see. I need that gold back. It's unbelievable. So we did a little bit of shopping and gave. No wait, what about the damage on the glaive? And what? Yeah, this one here, the halberd. Halberd, like 2.7. Same. Okay. What? Nope, that's it. Sadly, those two don't really train. What about this missile thingy? Once per short rest. But it is a bonus ability that we can trigger in order to deal more damage. It's actually kind of neat. That is awesome. Okay. So, let's see. We get like plus 8 and 7 to 17. 9, 7 to 16. Okay, higher chance of hitting when you make an attack roll. Yeah, you gain advantage. And because it's a set... This is huge. This actually looks kind of neat. I think I'm gonna keep that. Yeah, absolutely gonna keep that. And this is going into the camp. It's a nice weapon, but that's just kind of nicer, I think. But for some reason, the weapon enchantment plus 2 was not actually... No, it is added. Look at that. Wait a minute. Why does it say 16 only? Ah, 7 to 16 is the... wait a minute. The total damage is 1d10 plus 6, which means 16 damage. But the minimum damage is 7. So the minimum damage is... No, wait a minute. The total damage already has added everything together? Yeah, the strength plus 4 and the weapon enchantment plus 2. Ugh. Okay, what does it say? The thing that concerns me the most is the plus whatever number at the end. It also... Wait. Yeah, even if I get Astarion, it also says plus 6. It's weird. Now it's just plus 1 because he has very low amounts of strength. But the weapon enchantment is not placed on that because then it should be plus 2. So the weapon enchantment really is never added onto it. It comes afterwards, it seems. The strength component is part of the bonus damage, but the weapon enchantment is not added to it, which is weird. Like somehow it feels as if it is, but it also seems as if it is not. Or maybe because his strength is so low. Yes, that's why. Okay, his strength is so low that we actually have a reduced strength value. That's why it is lower than that. That's why it is only a plus 1 and not a plus 2. Oh crap. Okay, so it's a side grade if anything. At least we got some perception advantage checks. Right.
No one stopped me yet.
Yeah. Let's just make believe that is better outcome, whatnot. So there's some blood over there. And let's look around over. Oh no, wait. We already looted the environment. Yeah, look at that. And there's our little trail of blood going somewhere. And awful lot of candles. I have to say, like, giving her the greatest of all weapons was a very good choice. Kinda love that. It's awesome. She's supposed to be like some...
Your family.
Yeah, kind of feels like a sentinel. The word sentinel is like large, big-ass weapon. Whoever gets close gets shredded until oblivion and beyond. It's a really good idea. Alright, and the stairs actually go down. Or where do we go this way? There's a throne room. We don't care about the throne room. We're going to explore the surroundings. By the way, surroundings. Ladders. Ladder goes up and staircase goes down. So we're going down first.
Let's get going.
And then we see where we end up at. So right now we're going to end the episode, which was a very talky one, but at least we did a little bit of buying and selling and whatnot. And I have to get some gold back. What is going on here? Whatever. Until next time, then like and subscribe. Of course it. Ta-ta.